Y'all, I need to talk to you guys. I need to share some information with you. I need to give you some updates because I've been holding this stuff in, and I'm not sure how to really do all this video and talking and like spreading some messages, but I'm just gonna do it the only way that I know how to do it, and this is just me speaking. So where do I even start? It's May. Since January, I have had this grand mental awakening, and it kind of just like came out of nowhere. It came from somewhere, but it hit me, and it was just something that I needed at that time. I was completely lost and confused this beginning of the year. Like, I have been doing some crazy ass shit, and I just felt really lost, and something happened to me one day when I'm just like, you know what, excuse my language, but fuck this shit. I'm done with my insecurities. I'm done being a people pleaser. I'm done not doing what I need to do to make myself happy. I'm done missing on opportunities for myself. I'm fucking over it. I'm done with my fears. I'm done with everything that's stopping me from being the best version of me. I'm done. And at the time, I'm like, well, Sabrina, how the fuck are you gonna do that? Because you're not done. And yes, it's a work in progress, but I want to share with you guys like what steps I've taken to get to this point, because where I was 5 months ago is completely far away from where I am now. And yeah, maybe this will help somebody get through their dark place in their life. I don't know, but I just feel compelled to talk to you. So January-ish, I had this just like mental breakthrough where I'm like, okay, a higher power is like, Sabrina, you got to get through this. You have to heal from your shit, because if you don't heal from this shit that you're going through, there are going to be many dark times coming your way, much dark times coming your way. And I've already had enough. I've already been through enough, and I didn't want that to happen. So I knew that I had no choice but to not fight it anymore, and let the universe take care of me and guide me, let my inner self guide me to heal. So it took some time. I started doing affirmations. I wasn't really inclined to do the meditation. I was still like getting there, working myself up to it. So I would do daily affirmations. I would listen to one that I found on YouTube like every single day. There were I am affirmations, and they were powerful. And not too long ago, I was introduced into the 432 hertz frequency. I saw it somewhere on one of these posts on my Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'm here for it. 432 hertz, let's tune in. So, I went through my Spotify and I typed in 432 hertz, and they're basically just like really soft tones, and it says it helps you through your awakening process. So I would listen to that throughout the day, play it in the background and things like that. And I did that for a couple months, and it has helped me, has helped me be more conscious and more aware of what's going on inside of me, what's going on outside in the world. It has dramatically helped me become more aware, and more realistic, like really, really realistic about my irrational fears. I struggle with anxiety, extreme social anxiety. This all started when I was about like 18 years old, and I have held on to that since now. It's something that I'm working on, and you wouldn't even notice. If you're hearing this now and you know me, you probably have never really noticed about me, but it's my biggest thing I deal with, and it's absolute horrible to have. And if you have that, you completely understand what I feel like. But yeah, I listen to the 432 hertz every single day. I would I would do my daily affirmations every day, and and recently I was introduced into all 9 of the Solfeggio frequencies, and I have never heard of any of these in my entire life of living. I've never heard any of these before. I didn't even know what they were, but I saw it somewhere, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know. I knew the 432 hertz helps you with your awakening process and all that, but I didn't know that there were more. I didn't know there were more. So when I found out there were more, I started, doing research and reading on it and getting information, and I saw this list. And basically it showed the 9 different ones, and it had like a little label of like what it can help you with. So the one that I've been focusing on after, I realized all this stuff was 398 hertz or 396. I don't remember at the top of my head right now. I think it's 396. Maybe, who knows. But it helps you with your fears and your guilt. And I have been meditating 10 minutes a day to 396 hertz frequency. And guys, I swear to God, I swear to the almighty creator, this shit works. And it's only been 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks since I've listened to this 396 hertz. Has it been 2 weeks? I think it's been like a little bit more than 2 weeks, but I have put myself in the mindset where, I'm in a healing process. I'm a human being. I am flawed. I am not perfect, but I need to love myself and accept myself, because why not? Why not? Who can judge me if I know myself? Who can judge me if I love myself? When you have that, it's like a imaginary force field around you. When you love yourself, that energy just resonates, and it's like a force field, and you can't penetrate me. You can't you can't mess with me, because I know my value, I know my worth, I love myself, and it's growing every day. I'm blown away. I'm blown away that just listening to these frequencies and just listen and doing my affirmations and my meditation, and just being a part of nature and being closer to nature has gotten me to this point, because I have tried for years to heal, and I wasn't, maybe this is supposed to be the way it was. Maybe I wasn't supposed to heal right then and there. I was supposed to gather all those lessons, all those things that hurt me to get here, and I'm okay with that, because the way I'm feeling, I feel good. I still have moments where I'm low. I still have moments of doubt, but it's not to the point where I'm gonna go back into that dark cave again. I'm a human being. I have emotions. I feel sad. I feel happy. I'm not saying I'm like this super happy person all the time, but I'm blown away for the progress that I've gained by just listening to a couple of these different frequencies every day. I now play them in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but I play it in the background, just like when I'm like doing work, or if I'm like reading, or if I'm like cooking. I've been on a music cleanse for about 2 weeks now. I don't listen to any of my music. I completely removed all my music from my Spotify, and the reason why I did that was just because I felt like if I'm constantly listening to these artists and their words, how is that going to help me heal? I've removed a lot of the garbage music that I've listened to, but it just, the music, some of the music that I was listening to had memories attached to them, and some of those memories weren't always good memories, and it just felt like that was just a part of me that I just needed to let go for a little while until I fully get myself together again. So I've been on this music cleanse for 2 weeks, and I've just been listening to these different frequencies. I'll listen to speeches. I've been listening to different gurus and things like that, and just hearing their words and listening to other people's stories. I've completely removed every single celebrity from my Instagram, people who are toxic to me, people who I don't even fuck with, they don't fuck with me. I've removed them from my life. I don't want to see them. And it has worked. It has helped me heal. Like, it has helped me get out. I'm like out of that cave. Like, I feel more free. I feel happier. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because we turn to what, like, modern medicine, and we go to our therapist, and they give us medication, and I don't think that's where we need to be. I think that everything that we need for healing is inside of us. I think that we've just become lost, and we need to go back to our roots, and listening to these frequencies, and doing affirmations every day, and removing toxic music and toxic people and like unrealistic lifestyles is what we need to do to just be happy. You're following these billionaires, and they have all these things and clothes, and it puts this idea in your mind, well, okay, they're smiling, that's happiness, right? Like, they have the nice cars, they have the nice clothes, they have this magnificent lifestyle, that must be what happiness is, right? That's not happiness. Most of those people aren't even happy. You can have all the things in the world and still not be happy. Everything that you need for your happiness comes from within, and that's the truest statement. And that's the number one most valuable lesson I've learned on my journey, is that everything that you need is already here. It's just the means of finding it. And I feel like these frequencies has helped me. So if you're lost, if you feel like you don't really know where to go, listen to these frequencies. Sit down. If you're not comfortable meditating, when you wake up in the morning, play them while you're waking up in the morning, while you're getting ready for work, while you're in the car. Remove those people, those unrealistic celebrities, lifestyles from your Instagram, from your daily life. You don't need to see that shit. The life you need to live will come to you. You'll figure it out. But it has worked for me, so maybe it'll work for you. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and maybe it's something that you can resonate with. But I feel great. Like I said, I'm not always this happy all the time, but from where I was 5 months ago to where I am now, I couldn't believe it. You could say, hey Sabrina, this is who you're going to be in 5 months. I would be like, get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't believe it. So I just felt compelled to do this video, and maybe it'll help someone. So thanks for listening.